I'm doing own voiceover. If you feel uncomfortable with it, please mute it.
While walking back and forth, you were worriedly waiting for your husband to return, since it was 11 pm and he usually returns by 9. You were about to call your husband for the nth time when the doorbell rang and you immediately ran to open the door. Ryan, where were you? I was waiting for you since so long. If you were about to come late, you should have informed me at least. Do you even know how worried I was? JK. First of all, I didn't ask you to wait for me. And then, why should I tell you everything? He said, more like shouted on you. When? Because I'm your wife and I. JK was already in anger due to some loss in the company, due to which he already had a headache. Then, while returning home, his car tire got punctured, due to which he came late, and now your sudden outburst was enough for him to lose his senses, and having anger issues, he couldn't control it. JK. Stop it, Ryan. Stop it. He was about to speak further, but stopped when he saw tears in your eyes. Seeing tears in your eyes, his heart ached, and he realized what he did, as he knows very well that how soft you are, and he became so angry on him that he punched the wall and left from there to control his anger. After some time, you went to your shared bedroom, and after making sure that JK was sleeping, you sat near him on the floor and cursed his head. That's when you saw his hand bleeding cause of punching the wall earlier. So you quickly brought the first aid box and started treating his wound. Ryan, I'm sorry if I spoke too much or did anything wrong, but it was just that I was too worried for you because I love you. You were saying all this, assuming that JK was sleeping, but actually he was awake and listening to your each and every word, and feeling very bad for hurting such a pure and innocent soul like you, on whom he shouted without any of your fault, and then too. Here you are, caring for him and loving him. Soon you fell asleep there only, but JK was still awake, so he got up, lifted you in bridal style, and made you lie on the bed beside him and lied down. JK and you were married since 6 months. It was a simple arranged marriage. He is the CEO of Gion Enterprises and you also work in a company. You both fell for each other on the first meet, but neither of you confessed it because you are too shy and he wasn't sure about his feelings. So he always behaved cold towards you and didn't express his feelings, but you always cared for you secretly. Whereas you always loved and cared for him a lot. After spending some days with you, he too realized his feelings and wanted to confess his love for you, but he wasn't sure about your feelings. So, he never got the courage to confess his love in the fear that what if your feelings weren't the same for him. When you woke up, you didn't find JK beside you, as he left early. So you also went to bathroom, did your morning routine, got ready and left for your work as you were already late, so you didn't have your breakfast, deciding to have it in canteen. Today JK returned early because he wanted to apologize for his last night's behavior, and he also decided to confess you his feelings because now he knew about your feelings for him too. That's why he left early in the morning to make the arrangements for giving you a surprise. He was waiting for you impatiently while sitting on the couch, and after some time fell asleep because he didn't sleep the whole previous night after knowing your feelings for him. JK got disturbed by a phone call. When he checked the ID, it was from an unknown number. He picked the call, and what he heard on phone made his world collapsed. His eyes got filled with water and he quickly grabbed his car keys and ran out. It was a call from the city hospital to inform him that Ryan met with an accident and was brought to that hospital. When he reached there, he saw some nurses taking Ryan inside the OT. When he ran towards them, only to see a lifeless Ryan covered with blood, Seeing his love in that condition, he couldn't control his tears anymore, and his heart ached like anything.
Soon they went inside to start the operation, leaving outside a broken JK.
It's been 3 hours since they took Van inside the OT. Soon a doctor came out and JK rushed to him to ask about Van's condition. JK, how is she now? Is she okay? Can I meet her now? Doctor, calm down a bit, mister. Can I know who are you to her? JK, I am her husband. Please tell me, doctor, how is she? Can I meet her now? She's okay, right?
Doctor took a pause before continuing. Doctor, I'm sorry, she had lost a lot of blood. If she would have been brought here a bit earlier, we could have saved her. But with that, doctor left from there. JK couldn't control anymore and fell on his knees, broke down there only, and started crying his heart out. He couldn't believe that he has lost his most precious possession, whom he loved more than anything. After some time, he gained some courage. He decided to go in and see you, as he didn't want to believe what the doctor said.
As soon as I entered the OT, I found Van lying lifelessly on the bed. Now her face wasn't as bright as earlier. It was pale. I went to her and held her hand. JK, Van, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for shouting on you. I'm sorry for always acting cold towards you. And I'm even sorry for not confessing my love towards you. Please forgive me, Van. Please forgive me. I just wanted to know your feelings first. That's why I didn't confess you, because I was afraid. What if you don't love me back? So I just waited for the right time. But I never thought I would be this late. With that, he burst into tears. Vayan, you promised me, right, that you will never leave me alone and will always stay by my side no matter what. Then how could you leave me? Please, Vayan, come back to me. You know I can't live even a single day without you. Please, Vayan, come back to me. Please. I love you, Vayan. I love you a lot. And I won't be able to survive without you. Vayan, please come back. Please come back to me. Please.
Murmuring all this, suddenly JK woke up and realized that all this was just a bad dream, and then he looked around at the watch. It was 8 pm. While you usually return by 6 pm, but today you still didn't arrive. So he became worried due to his dream and hurriedly got up and rushed to the door. But as he was about to open the door got opened, revealing you. And as soon as he saw you, he hugged you immediately. Seeing him behaving like this, you were a bit shocked, but decided to let him be for some time.
Vayan, what happened? Are you okay?
JK didn't speak but hugged you more tightly. Soon you felt your neck getting wet. At that time you realized that he was sobbing.
Vayan,
what happened? Why are you crying? Huh? With that you grabbed his face with both your hands and made him face you, just to see his doe eyes filled with tears. You quickly got up and made him sit on the couch.
Vayan, what happened? Tell me. JK hugged you again, more tightly, and snuggled his face on your chest and started sobbing more hardly and spoke with hiccups. JK, I am sorry, Vaini. Please forgive me. Please don't leave me alone. Please, Vaini. Vayan, I already forgave you, and I know you might be tensed, and I also should have tried to understand you. It's okay, and I'm never leaving you alone, okay? So stop crying. JK. Promise? Van, yes, promise.
JK, I want to take you somewhere. Will you come with me?
Van,
yeah, sure, but where? JK, you will get to know. With that, JK blindfolded Van, picked her up in bridal style and took her somewhere in car. After reaching there, JK removed Van's blindfold just to make her mesmerized by the view. Van, oh my god, this is so beautiful. When you didn't get any response and turned around just to see JK on his knees holding a bouquet of beautiful and fresh red roses. Everything was so beautiful, soft breeze blowing, air filled with the smell of roses, and soft background music with a calm and peaceful environment. Everything was just so perfect to be true.
While breaking the silence, JK spoke before holding your hand while remaining knelt down. JK, Vayan, I don't know how to express it, but I wanted to say that I love you, Vayan. I love you so much. You are my world, my happiness, the only reason why I'm breathing, and even words are less to express my love for you. I love you, Vayan. I love you more than anyone can imagine. After hearing his sudden confession, you felt numb for a bit. You were beyond happy. After all, who won't be?
Isn't it? And a tear of happiness escaped from your eye, which he wiped immediately.
It's like every girl's dream, isn't it? And a tear of happiness escaped from your eye, which he wiped immediately. JK, did I say something that I shouldn't? He asked while panicking, while you shook your head as no. Then why are you crying? Van, it's just everything is so hard to believe, and it's just the tears of happiness. You chuckled while taking the bouquet from him. JK, oh, I just got a mini heart attack. He giggled while showing his bunny smile. Vayan, I love you too, Koo. JK, really? He asked while pulling you closer by your waist. You nodded while placing your hands on his chest. He smiled widely before pulling you into a deep, passionate. Firstly, you were a bit shocked, but later you also him back. You so passionately as if he was pouring all his love into that. The love which was unexpressed since so long now got expressed. Moral: express your love before it gets too late. Thanks for watching.